Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Flamingo Group and today we will present our group report. This is our group members. So our group have choose consumer products and services as our sector and our subsector is travel, leisure and hospitality. The companies that we choose are Advanced Energy Berhad, Avilion Berhad and Berjaya Food Berhad. Our benchmark is Advanced Energy Berhad. The tools that we use are trend analysis, common size, and financial ratios. These companies are an investment holding company based in Malaysia. The focus of this report is to make a comparison report that can help to show the comparison between three companies that are working in the same industry. Now let's see a company background and management discussion and analysis for each company. So this is Avilion Berhad. Avilion Berhad engaged in investment holding and the provision of management services such as travel, hotel management and property management. Their main activities are the hotel, marina, spa and travel, property and resort development, advertising and media services. They operate in various countries which is Malaysia, Singapore, Hong Kong, and Australia. Their business consists of Avilion Port Dickson, Avilion Legacy Melaka, Avilion Admiral Cove, Avilion Villa Cinta Bali, Avilion Spa, and Avilion Cameron Berhad. And this is the management discussion and analysis. The hotel division registered lower in revenue impact by low overall tourist arrivals volume from the People's Republic of China to Malaysia. As for the property division, it also suffered loss. This is mainly due to depreciation on land and building and the low margin registered by the project in Johor, which is Desa Impian. Next, as for the travel division, it's recorded a decline in revenue of 20.87% mainly due to the shift in market focus arising from low yield and stiff competition. Despite that, the travel division has managed to reduce its operation loss after an intensified business operation restructuring and cost rationalization exercise. And in the financial year of 2018 and 2019, the group unveiled a new brand under Avilion Hotel Group, which is AVI by Avilion. This is the strategy adopted by the group to add more properties to the group and to extend the coverage of the Avilion brand. The project in Johor, which is the Desa Impian, the 165-acre mixed development or township consisting of commercial, residential and education hubs in Bandar Tenggara, Johor, is an existing ongoing development. And this is Berjaya Food Berhad. Berjaya Food Berhad is also an investment holding firm based in Malaysia. Berjaya Food Berhad involved in the development and operation of restaurant and cafe chains and retail outlets in Malaysia and other Southeast Asian countries through its subsidiaries. Berjaya Food Berhad business are Berjaya Starbucks Coffee Company Sdn Berhad, Berjaya Roasters Sdn Berhad in Malaysia, and Jollibee Foods in Singapore. So, Berjaya Food Berhad Management Discussion and Analysis. Berjaya Starbucks Coffee Company Sdn Berhad plans to open 25 new stores with an additional 3 reserve concept stores, focusing on unique and elevated designs with relevant local elements for its new stores. It also plans for a second signing store in Penang soon. It will also leverage and improve its IT capabilities with digital technologies. Berjaya Food Supreme will continue to review its operational and administrative procedures in reducing the operating administrative costs. Berjaya Food Trading Sdn Berhad will keep expanding its consumer packaged goods (CPG) business by launching new products to further improve the customer experience beyond stores under the B Food brands. The company is also kept up with consumer preferences through innovating. For Advanced Synergy Berhad, Advanced Synergy Berhad originally involved in the cultivation, processing and marketing of rubber and palm oil products. The Advanced Synergy Berhad name change was followed by a shift of its activities from plantation-based to that of investment holding. Their business include hotels and resorts, information and communications technology, property development, travel and tours, card and payment services, coach building, and education. For the management discussion and analysis, the hospitality division's total revenue for the year was higher mainly due to a full year's revenue contribution from the newly opened Holiday Villa Hotel and Residence Shanghai Jiading, coupled with an increase in the average occupancy rate, particularly from Holiday Villa Beach Resort Cherating. This increase in revenue disappointingly did not translate to higher operating profit for Avillion Synergy Berhad's hospitality business. This division faced rising operating costs and suffered the economic impact of the continued diplomatic crisis in Qatar, which significantly impacted the performance of Holiday Villa Hotel and Residence Doha City Centre. In Malaysia, competition with the opening of new hotels located near to Holiday Villa Beach Resort and Spa Langkawi was increased. Now let's look at trend analysis income statement for each company. So this is Avillion Berhad income statement. As you can see, most of the component of income statement decreases. This is Berjaya Food Berhad income statement. A few decreases and most of it increases. Advanced Synergy Berhad also the same, a few decreases and most of it increases. As for the comparison between Avillion Berhad and Berjaya Food Berhad, Avillion Berhad still cannot exceed Berjaya Food Berhad. The only thing that exceeds Berjaya Food Berhad is their other operating expenses by 8,874,000 ringgit, but the expenses have led to the decrease in operating profit by negative 271.46%. The group even faced loss for the financial year. Between Avillion Berhad and Advanced Synergy Berhad, Advanced Synergy Berhad shows lots of increase in most of the component in income statement, while Avillion Berhad mostly shows the opposite of Advanced Synergy Berhad with a huge gap that even led to the loss for the Avillion Berhad group. So between Berjaya Food Berhad and Advanced Synergy Berhad shows a huge increase in most of the component in income statement than Berjaya Food Berhad, both in terms of the amount and the percentage. Some of the component even exceed Berjaya Food Berhad's. Next, trend analysis balance sheet. So this is Avillion Berhad balance sheet. This is Berjaya Food Berhad balance sheet. And this is Advanced Synergy Berhad balance sheet. So the comparison between Avillion Berhad and Berjaya Food Berhad balance sheet. Berjaya Food Berhad are in better position than Avillion Berhad because Avillion Berhad shows lots of decrease in most of the component in the balance sheet than Berjaya Food Berhad. While between Avillion Berhad and Advanced Synergy Berhad, Advanced Synergy Berhad are in better position than Avillion Berhad because Avillion Berhad shows lots of decrease in most of the component in the balance sheet than Advanced Synergy Berhad. And between Berjaya Food Berhad and Advanced Synergy Berhad, both Advanced Synergy Berhad and Berjaya Food Berhad total assets and total liabilities and equity increases. However, Advanced Synergy Berhad's amount still lower than Berjaya Food Berhad's amount by 15,498,000 ringgit. Now for common size income statement, this is Avillion Berhad income statement, Berjaya Food Berhad income statement, and Advanced Synergy Berhad income statement. So for the comparison, Berjaya Food Berhad have better position and more stable than Avillion Berhad because most of the Avillion Berhad income statement are lower than Berjaya Food Berhad income statement. Between Avillion Berhad and Advanced Synergy Berhad also have better position and more stable than Avillion Berhad. Between Berjaya Food Berhad and Advanced Synergy Berhad, however, both Advanced Synergy Berhad and Berjaya Food Berhad are in stable position, but Advanced Synergy Berhad is in better position than Berjaya Food Berhad since Advanced Synergy Berhad outperforms Berjaya Food Berhad with a bigger percentage in most of income statement category. For common size balance sheet, this is Avillion Berhad balance sheet, Berjaya Food Berhad balance sheet, Advanced Synergy Berhad balance sheet. For the comparison between Avillion Berhad and Berjaya Food Berhad balance sheet, both companies have poor liquidity, but Avilan Bharat is in a better position than Berjaya Food Bharat because Avilan Bharat did not have loss of debt burden, which is 42.89% as much as Berjaya Food Bharat, which is 57.22%. Between Avilan Bharat and Advanced Energy Bharat is in a better position than Avilan Bharat because Advanced Energy Bharat did not have loss of debt burden, which is 26.86%, or did not depend much on debt as much as Avilan Bharat, which is 42.89%. Also, Avilan Synergy Bharat have better liquidity than Avilan Bharat. Between Berjaya Food Bharat and Advanced Synergy Bharat is in a better position than Berjaya Food Bharat because Advanced Synergy Bharat did not have loss of debt burden or did not depend much on debt as much as Berjaya Food Bharat. Advanced Synergy Bharat also have better liquidity than Berjaya Food Bharat. Next is the financial ratio analysis. So this is financial ratio analysis between Berjaya Food Bharat, Avilan Bharat and the benchmark, which is Advanced Energy Bharat. For short-run solvency ratio, Avilan Bharat is better than Berjaya Food Bharat in terms of short-run solvency ratio. However, Avilan Bharat is generating more cash from operations than is needed to pay off its short-term liabilities than Berjaya Food Bharat. On the other hand, both companies are still below the benchmark. Berjaya Food Bharat only exceeds the benchmark in cash flow liquidity ratio. For liquidity of current asset ratio, the liquidity position of Berjaya Food Bharat is better than Avilan Bharat and it even better than the benchmark. Under leverage ratio, for amount of debt ratio, both Avilan Bharat and Berjaya Food Bharat are in a bad debt position because debt burden is not within manageable levels, especially for Berjaya Food Bharat. However, Avilan Bharat is still in a better position than Berjaya Food Bharat, but the company also still highly leveraged. For coverage of debt ratio, Berjaya Food Bharat can cover for its debt much better than Avilan Bharat but still cannot exceed the benchmark. Now this is operating efficiency ratio. Under asset management ratio, Berjaya Food Bharat is quite good at utilizing its assets to generate revenues and even much better than Avilan Bharat. Some of Berjaya Food Bharat ratios even exceed the benchmark. For profitability margin ratio, Berjaya Food Bharat's ability to generate income relative to its revenue, operating cost, balance sheet assets, or shareholders' equity is much better than Avilan Bharat. By exceeding the benchmark shows that Berjaya Food Bharat is efficient enough to generate profit and value for shareholders. Under profitability returns, the profitability position of Berjaya Food Bharat is better than Avilan Bharat, but it is not stable enough because most of the ratios still below the benchmark. And for the last market measures ratio, measures ratio for Berjaya Food Bharat is in a good position and better than Avilan Bharat. And this is the conclusion for financial ratios. Berjaya Food Bharat is in a better and stable financial position than Avilan Bharat since Berjaya Food Bharat mostly have better financial ratios than Avilan Bharat. Avilan Bharat still need to improve a lot because lots of Avilan Bharat's financial ratios are below the benchmark and this indicates that Avilan Bharat's financial position is still weak. Berjaya Food Bharat also not in a stable financial position because sometimes the ratios exceed the benchmark and sometimes far away below the benchmark. Last is the segment analysis. This is Avilan Bharat segment analysis in 2019. As you can see, travel and tours contribute the most to revenue, operating profit margin, and return on investment, while the rest are negative, and most of it are negative. For Berjaya Food Bharat, Malaysia contribute the most to total assets, operating profit margin, and return on investment, while the rest also mostly negative. And Indonesia even did not contribute to all of the Indonesia even not contribute to any of that. For Advanced Energy Bharat, travel and tours contribute the most to revenue, while investment holding contribute the most to operating profit margin, and return on investment, while the rest do not contribute enough as much as investment holding. As you can see here, investment holding contribute the most in most of the segment. For the conclusion, based on the above analysis and discussion, it can be summarized that Advanced Synergy Berhad is performing better than Berjaya Food Berhad and Avillion Berhad, but at the same time, the liquidity position of Advanced Synergy Berhad is not stable. Financial ratios analysis reflects that Advanced Synergy Berhad has better profitability, operating efficiency, and market measures ratio as compared to Berjaya Food Berhad and Avillion Berhad. That is all from us. Thank you.